Sagittarius, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. Let's tune into the next 7 to 10 days, shall we? And see what the tarot has to say to all my Sagittarians. So, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Ooh, that card wanted to come out. We have the Four of Wands stuck to my finger as I was shuffling. Some of you Sagittarians may be dealing with big events. There could be a celebration happening. Maybe you're planning on going somewhere. A wedding, a graduation, all kinds of things. A celebration for sure. But that was really wanting to come out for some of you Saggies. All right, but let's see what else is really going to happen for the next 7 to 10 days for our Sagittarians. Ooh, so the sun is shining bright. All right, I like it. I feel like it's going to be a good week. We like that it's a good week. I think you need to have a good week, right? Yeah, I'm feeling as if, you have been under the gun here. We've got the Nine of Swords just crowning you. It's just like there's been so much stress and anxiety over a situation that I think you haven't known what to do with this Seven of Cups coming up in your recent past. But, this week, you're coming in strong. Here we have the sun. I think, you need to do things this week, Sagittarius, that really make you feel good. Be around, your family, your kids, do something outside. I'm just feeling this energy of, you being happiest when you are doing your thing with your family and, just enjoying the company of others, right? That you really, really love. So see whether or not you can kind of inject some of that. And, if you are going to that celebration that we saw at the very beginning of your reading, I think you'll really have a really good time with that, right? And we also have the Page of Swords coming here in front. That's crossing your sun card. And when we have the Page of Swords, there could be an indication that there's this idea, this thought of you doing something later in the summer that you would really love to do. Maybe you want to take your kids on an educational trip, because we do see education with this Page of Swords. And I'm feeling like, you're looking forward to what you're going to do with your family. And I think that's really, really great because, anything to kind of get out of your head. All right, because there's things going on. Aside from this bright, happy energy here, I think, the Tower, I think you're trying to dodge a bullet, and avoid a situation with someone or something, so you may be trying to divert your attention in another area of your life, so focus over here so you don't have to deal with what's going on over here because there is something brewing over on the side that you don't want to deal with. All right, we do have this Death card coming up reversed. We have this Knight of Cups coming upside down as well. A situation that emotionally you're really attached to this person, this Knight of Cups, who really I don't feel is as into you as you are to them. The Knight of Cups is not about getting serious with anyone. And the fact that we have this Death card coming up, Sagittarius, I feel as if you've been dealing with somebody where you just don't see, or feel this thrust of connection of moving forward from this person, maybe it's time to cut it off. I think, that if you keep going here with this Tower card, things are only going to get harder and worse and more disappointing. So, I think there's been a lot of stress around you and a relationship that you've been dealing with. And we have the Star card coming up reverse. I don't think you have a lot of hope for it anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel as if, this is one of these connections that you have that you're hanging on to, but you're hanging on to it for what? Out of convenience, out of comfort, of, right now it's okay, it's tolerable, kind of energy. That's great, but I think, you're Sagittarius. You want to really be able to explore life and enjoy life and, really be happy with, all aspects of what's going on in your life. Who doesn't? And I just feel like you're dealing with somebody who you need to put some distance between. All right, Knight of Wands. I feel as if you need to, kind of leave them alone, go away. Like I said, I see you maybe, planning on going some educational trip, something that really makes you feel good, doing things with your family. I think, if you put some distance between you and this person, you're going to feel a lot better. And there you may gain some clarity on how to really bring things to an end. Because I feel like you don't want to continue going in a direction with someone, you know, and you may have an opportunity to, you know, really kind of begin this new life, this new adventure that you would love to go on. But I just don't feel like you want to do it with them. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, but yet it's almost like there's this dead weight between you and them trying to figure out, you know, we're hanging on to each other, but do we really want to hang on to each other? And I think you guys are both avoiding what it is you guys really want. And, you know, you're hanging on by a thread. It's just like, we don't want this to come to an end, but yes, we need it to come to an end, but we don't want it to come to an end. You get my drift. So anyway, Sagittarius, I think you have to really start looking at all of your options. All right. And I think you started to see there were other options. And if you're dealing with a situation that, you know, is not going anywhere, let's get rid of it. All right. Let's just move that along so that, you know, we can move on to the next option and see if maybe that'll give us some possibilities. But, you know, if you're hanging on to someone, you know, to hang on to them, just because you don't want to be by yourself, or you don't want to break up, or you don't want it to come to an end, you know, maybe, you know, what's worse? Do you know what I mean? Taking a chance and seeing what might be out there. Because I feel as if, you know, to stay where you are with this energy would be a bit foolish, all right, with this Fool card. Because this Fool card wants you to let this ship sail on by and get this new beginning going. But it's being delayed because, you know, you're hanging on to it and you're not wanting to really kind of bring it to an end. So I think, you know, distance may be very good for the two of you. Because, you know, the Knight of Wands, this is somebody who's adventurous, somebody who loves to have fun. Like, they love to travel, you know. They're somebody, you know, who, you know, they know how to bring an element of life into life. So, you know, when we have the Knight of Wands energy, you know, it's just like, you want to tap onto that, you know, you want to kind of, you know, find that spirit that just kind of burns inside of you and get out of this dry spell that you've been feeling. And it's because you're hanging on to somebody who, you know, I think you guys just hang on to each other just to hang on, you know, honestly. And I just think that, you know, it's really time to, you know, branch out a little bit and open up and try to see what else is out there. You know, because I think, you know, the world is waiting for you, Sagittarius, right? And if you have been holding back, I think, you know, your happiness comes when you have freedom of movement. And, you know, that includes, you know, being able to be free in all aspects of your life, especially if there is no potential for someone, you know, why are you being loyal to someone who's not being loyal to you? You know what I mean? Like, you know, they're not serious about you, you know, so you might as well get serious about you yourself, right? Anyway, this kind of strange message, so I'm just going to let it go because I don't know whether I'm hitting or I'm not. But it is what it is, Sagittarius. So take what works and leave what doesn't and enjoy whatever space it is you're going to take. All right, I'll see y'all later. Until then, bye now.